going at it until it doesn't make any more sense.
Sorry, everybody, for connection issues. A lot of times streams start out kind of rough for some reason. That's unexplained.
I mean,
After almost a year of doing this, there's still not really any explanation behind it. Alright.
because
Maybe what we should do is we should start like resetting the router before we start streaming.
I mean,
We can try that.
And-
we should.
Because like I restarted it last week, but with the amount that we stream and do other things online, maybe just before we start doing like big streams, we'll just reset it, and that way it's running at
We'll try. We'll try to remember that. No, on reset it.
like when we're going break, we could do it if we wanted to, if it gets any.
Yeah.
I'll try to remember when I get home on Thursdays just to keep resetting it.
I'll probably just put like a notification on my phone so to remind myself.
Okay, that works.
Yeah, so, because we were reconnecting when I said before, quick warning to anybody who might be sensitive to the case. This is an alcohol warning for this episode. Expect, Evan's already drunk, he was already before we started. Ernie might get there, we'll see. Before you get drunk though, if you're okay with it,
I'm not drinking enough to get drunk.
okay, I might need to ride home.
I'm having this.
If you don't want to go to the restaurant, okay though. But
I'll be long sober by then.
Hey Sam,
By the time it
Yo.
actually happens.
I'm not driving you home.
are you sure? Can you
Yes.
piggyback me home?
No.
Okay. I'll drive you home. Thank you, Wendell, and I appreciate it.
Well, thanks for the land.
But if you
Spend about 8
leave
hours
right
at
now,
it.
you might be able to get here in time.
Yeah.
Wonderland,
Leave
Uber
now.
driver from somewhere else.
Leave now, and we'll see you in like 6 hours.
Oh, also a quick update for you before we continue. I spent the past couple days fucking grinding my way through R80. So I got you guys back to where you were on easy mode, with like 50 shotgun shells, over like 300 pistol rounds, like 30 fucking healing items. So God forbid you should be set when we pick back up for the rest of the game.
I don't know, man.
I also
I'm not playing, so I don't know.
Also yesterday, I was going through. I've been trying to save items as well, and I died like I died at one point,
Look how bitch.
and I was like, I think I lost like an hour and a half worth of progress. And I'm like, oh my fucking god, and I just fucking turned off the game for like the day. I was like, I'm not gonna bother this. But now you guys can play everything, so it should be smooth sailing the rest
I
of the game.
mean, that is glorious.
Yes.
Oh no, what were we talking about?
How dragged the game was, and he got us back there to where we were, but on easy, because we
Okay,
just
I mean-
couldn't get any farther.
Yeah, like a sane person.
Yeah.
That wants to actually entertain people.
So, to buy a plot of land, what size are you looking for?
Well, I mean, I imagine everything is pretty grand over there on the
Most of it
map.
is, I mean, Durham varies.
All right, let's start the cheapest and then the mid-range. We won't go for the highest because I don't want to completely fucking have a heart attack.
The cheapest to start, you can get a nice small little, like a royal house, would be 200,000.
Fuck.
What's the upkeep on that?
So you paying 200,000 will get you the plot and will get you the house. Furniture and stuff you still have to pay for. Help you have to pay for. Guards you have to pay for. And then basically, you get the plot, you get the land. It's yours permanently, and then everything else you have to pay for to keep it.
So we're talking like 1,000 gold a month upkeep sort of deal.
Depending on how much you want to put in for guards. and all that
That's
stuff.
gold.
We have an elf. We have red.
You have dwarf.
Well, the dwarf cleans
12,000
and cooks.
gold a month upkeep. Yeah, that's fine.
If you want a like a starting manor, you're looking at about 50,000. Or
What do we
500,
need?
sorry.
So if we get a manor, are we technically lords then?
You could get the title of lords if you get a manor.
Drill bit the Lord.
Or Lord Drill or Bait, your choice.
Lord
Does
Drill
that count?
Bait.
It is pretty full, Wonderland. I would still wait for someone to drop a big biddy into there and make it splash.
Hey. Drill bit. Biddies.
Yes.
Drop them biddies.
Drunk biddies.
Drunk biddies, beautiful.
You know?
Drunk Minecraft would be so great right now.
Hey, I'm ready.
And if you want a large mansion, you're looking at 1.5 million gold.
Yeah. After we save the world.
give you the highest title you can get in the Noble District, Lord District, whatever, Royal.
Maybe one day.
But that's what you can look for.
We're gonna start small. We want to be known as king.
Will we?
It won't be king. It would almost be equivalent. It would only be equivalent of like being knighted. You'd be like sir.
Fuck it, Sir drove it? That sounds fucking awesome. Let's do it.
Yeah, basically similar equivalent
in Minecraft called Sir.
It would basically be the equivalent of these scholars in terms of
Sir Smelter.
Sir Drill and his companion Lord Bit.
I'll make it.
Alright.
Sir Drillbit. The Smelter. Shortest work.
With shawarma on the side.
Shawarma, yeah. We never shawarma business.
Also shawarma and small.
Also,
copyright writing.
the tiny sign in Minecraft saying also shawarma.
Yes.
The rest of it is going to be in banners, and the rest is going to be like sign. So it's also shawarma.
So that's not too terrible. I think in
I'm going for shawarma right now.
I never had it.
It's basically like Indian tacos.
We're not getting very far today because I'm almost curious.
We're going to get far.
We're not.
You gotta give us plot.
I'm giving you guys whatever you want.
I want a ring of 3 wishes.
Find it.
With one
Find it.
It's in the world. Find it.
Alright.
Fucking-
I'm gonna locate object.
I don't have that spell.
I don't either.
I have one spell.
I think 2, right?
That's like 3.
Okay.
4.
I have bit cast spells that are independent of me, so I can rage and actually still use spells.
Yes.
But they're detection spells.
Silly.
It's not Loki object, but you know. Anyway, so what are we up to? Are we gonna
I mean,
find odd jobs?
are there really any jobs around here that are
I mean,
worthwhile?
what's
We've
the,
done everything.
What's the underground group that we were?
You're going crazy now.
Not the Cocoa Puffs. The guys that.
The Black Shepherds.
Yeah, the Black Shepherds. Yeah. We can check in with them.
All of them.
If they have.
Well, it's supposed to. I meet with one of them every
I'm so
like 2
sorry.
weeks. It's just it hasn't been that long yet.
Well, let's just fast forward, and then we'll get to that. And then we can see if they. You can ask if they have any other like missions that need to be done. Like you can find another relic or whatnot.
I mean, I think in that time, like we might actually hear back from
I'm so sorry,
from
Wonderland.
the other guy.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
What are you so sorry for?
And she dropped a whole bunch of days and none of the ones that come.
Oh.
Literally all of them went in every direction except
they-
for one that bounced in and it went out.
Is that Wonderland?
Yes.
Wonderland.
Disappointed.
They hit Bit's heart.
And that's what matters.
That's
And now he's
all
bleeding
that
out.
matters.
There we go. I can see that better.
Hydraulic fluid.
Okay. So you guys can absolutely fast forward.
Is there like bounty posters posted on the?
Not really. If there was anybody who got a bounty, it would either be private matters, like the orc had his own bounty,
Yeah.
Or you would run into contact by the city and hunt these people down.
Any like contract jobs? Like just find this, or investigate this, or
It doesn't seem to be. Most of the city's pretty kept. Pretty well
very
kept.
very militarized and like
Yeah.
pre-orders.
I mean, we took out all the druggies
I mean, true. We got Coco
and became the druggies.
I mean, oh,
Refined druggies.
actually, that reminds me.
Oh yeah, the brain too.
Yeah, the brain.
Oh, yeah, you can do that.
Is it
we have 2
in
weeks
the
to
next like couple weeks? Can I do something with that brain matter? Maybe
Make
like,
an alchemy check.
I would let. Can I give him advantage by trying to help him?
as to help action.
And the reason why I would say I have the help is because I used my ability to learn about it a couple times
That's
in
true.
the fight.
You did, yeah.
So would that give me some insight to where I could be like, okay, this is what I know of it now that we have some downtime to talk about it. So
I will say, whatever he rolls, you can roll d10 on top and add to it. Ooh. Ooh. So what are you hoping to get out of this? You're looking at what items you can make with this, or what items you can make out of the DNA from
I
it.
like that.
Basically, if I can make either a strong potion or a potential, like,
That would be a good heal potion.
maybe an organic, it'd be weird, like an organic magic item out of it. Like something that you can,
Like
it's almost,
assassin vines, but smarter and
Kinda.
more control.
it's almost like a,
Flubber.
it's almost like a helpful parasite kind of deal. Like I'm thinking of making.
Oh, that would be fucking cool.
Just like you stick it to yourself, like there's some negative aspects of it, but it's like, it will still like symbiote. It's just like,
That sounds fucking badass.
I mean, it's just so badass.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So roll alchemy.
Make me into Spider-Man.
That's fucking cocked. Okay. Whoa, okay. Alchemy. I have, yeah, I always supplies. So that is a plus bits intelligence plus 3. 24. Plus. I can't see it.
Oh, okay.
34.
Okay, nice job.
Just like,
So
let's find out
looking at this,
how well you do.
you could potentially make something like that, but you would require a lot of objects and a lot of magic to go into it. You would need something similar to, you need some sort of object to first house it. Something like the fish thing that you had previously in your character.
What about your doll?
Like,
What? Oh, wait, my doll.
He has the doll.
I have the doll.
so you would need some sort of object that can house it.
I mean, yeah, I'll fucking use the doll if it needs to be.
Then you need to be able to
That would
enchant
be
it
the-
to hold the magical property that you wish to put onto it. You have to get the item enchanted to be able to hold the property you want onto it, and then you can try and use it that way. But that requires you find someone to enchant it the way you want and have the money to pay for that. In terms of potions you can make out of it, you can make a lasting potion of healing. So when someone would drink it, they would basically get healing every round for a certain amount of rounds.
So it's like a golden enchanted golden apple from Minecraft.
Kind of.
That's fucking cool.
I kind of want to go for this like symbiote style. That's good.
Either way, it's fucking cool.
I'll go for like the
I'm not the
symbiote
doctor,
style.
but I do want to say I do have the face mask. I'm taking this like Ryan Reynolds seriously.
I'm gonna try to like use like the whole talking doll I have as like the catalyst,
Okay.
and see if I can find someone that can like screw around with the enchantment.
So make an investigation check.
21.
Okay. So looking around through all the different arcane shops in the city and trying to talk to people for trying to figure this out, it appears that it will cost you 5,000 to disenchant the object itself, to remove the enchantment, to then pay another 10,000 to put on the enchantment and then get it stable.
It's like 15,000 total.
And then you need to collect enough gray matter from, it could potentially be any trolls. You need to collect enough gray matter from these things, or just DNA sample entirely, to then you be able to craft the enchantment you want.
Like a mad scientist. We kill things and then we put it back
I
together.
mean, Daryl's whole thing is fucking mutations and shit, so I have something to work towards.
Okay.
So like, it's like 1,500 and
Collecting more,
collecting more substance.
me.
Right.
in the name of love.
I'll look into like local alchemists.
Okay.
And then see if I can like not commission, but just have them keep an eye out for like regenerative like alchemical properties
Okay.
in the world.
Make an investigation check.
17.
Okay. Going around talking to different alchemists, you've discovered that there are actually different groups of trolls who live in different areas of the sewers, much farther below than like the city level is. So there are trolls.
Like troll tribes underneath the fucking city?
Yep. That will,
Interesting.
they will basically enter the sewers from one of the lower levels and just keep going farther down and just make a base there and just eat off of the city trash and stuff like that. There are actually a bunch of different creatures that will do that within the
I mean, there's also like, no, they're regenerative, but Odiogs.
Odiogs, yep, will be there now.
That's my favorite creature, D&D. Like, I love it. But, yeah, whatever I can get off from that, like, I'll happily pay towards. But
all the supplies that he has right now for trolls are used in his potions already, but you can certainly attempt to try and shoot your own.
okay, yeah. So I'll just contract out. Once I get the money, I'll contract out local alchemists to get materials for this. Plus, I'll build up the 15.
Yep.
Oh yeah, how that work for it. Sounds good.
Okay.
Is there a black market?
Yes.
If anyone knows, it's the Black Shepherds.
Well, that's why I'm asking is because like if I've been stationed here this long and I have like a crimey, background kind of deal, like I didn't know if I would have knowledge of it.
So if your best two places to find this is it would be with the Black Shepherd thieves group,
Okay.
or it would be in the Narcos district with the orcs and all that. They will probably have the next best connection to a black market for the deal.
Oh man, I don't really think going to the orcs after what we just did is the greatest idea. By myself anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't meet up with Black Shepherd for another week or however long
Yes.
when it is now.
2 weeks.
So I guess I'll just wait for that to talk to them. Yeah. Basically just looking for shit along the lines of what he needs for his research.
Okay.
Other than that, I'm pretty much just playing it up, sticking around, seeing what he's doing, because I have no other real plans.
What? After about a day or so, you get contacted back by Clyde. Clyde gives you a pass and says that you are free to enter the noble city and go speak to Lord Haven to gather the information that you might need.
Okay.
He says whatever you find, you give back to him so he can report it. At the moment, there is still no emergency procedures going on.
Okay.
Huh?
You guys got permission to go into the noble city.
Sweet.
No? You guys head over?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Okay. I'm trying to.
Go look at houses anyway.
Yeah, true. I mean, we can browse houses and shit.
Okay.
Find out,
I'm trying to not be overly drunk right now.
find out who to kill so we can get better prime property.
Hey now. We're the kind of guys.
You're not that kind of guy.
Oh, true. Okay, yeah. Right.
Remember, I did this for a profession.
Right.
All right. So you guys head into the district. You walk up to the guards at the bridge, show them your pass, head on in. Do you remember where
is it?
Lord Haven's manor is?
The Royal Island.
Do you remember where on the Royal Island?
That's what I had for written information. I mean, I imagine.
It is on the eastern side of the Royal Island.
Okay.
I'm gonna drink 8 munchies. Sorry.
So, you guys head over. It takes quite a while, just how large. I mean, the Royal City is a good, probably third of what the main city is. That's how big it is.
There's a separate fucking city for worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like Marie's Wall.
So basically, you have your entirety of the city that is on a peninsula
Peninsula.
off of the continent.
Oh, so it's like two cities next to each other.
Kind of, I mean, it's still technically New Mombasa.
I don't say one city, but it's like there's literally like two cities next to each other. They call the same thing, but one's obviously like the royal side. And
Yes.
One's like
So you
the
have
main side.
you have the main city, and then you have
That's like where the Pope lives.
then you have the two bridges.
Right.
Yeah, you have the two bridges that go to the two different islands. The one island is the royal city, which has all the royals, anybody in nobility of importance to the city. And then you have the other island that has the satellite, this massive tower that that's where everybody king of this area is.
So there's the city. Then there's the city.
There's the city,
And then there's
the satellite, which has
satellite.
that,
Hey, you're all 5Ds.
that has you know your king, your commanders, where all the higher ups of the armies.
Oh man, that was worth it. All right, we're good.
So yeah, those are how it's branched out. And of course, the satellite and that bridge is nearly impossible to get into without being requested by anyone who's actually within the satellite. So, travel for a good portion of the day. You finally get to the east side, where you will find your way to Lord Haven's Manor. The first thing that stands out about Lord Haven's Manor is very nice on the outside. It has a very beautiful crimson brick design all the way through. Red is a very common theme to this house. You see the curtains and stuff are nice maroon. Seems that Lord Haven is very fond of this color. You also see that it has no guards, to your knowledge, from just walking up to the front of it. No guards outside, walking around the walls. You don't see any guards in any of the windows between the two stories. It just seems to be there.
Oh, sweet. This house is for sale. Well, I mean, this is, how far away is the front door to the...
It is 60 feet.
Is there anyone outdoors around here? Or?
You see people in their own little sections out in outside their houses or their manor properties, mansions. There's no one on Lord Haven's property whatsoever.
You know, just given the situation that he'd have the information, there's a slight chance that the other thing got here and he's dead inside and we get framed for it, and I really don't want that to happen, so maybe we should get his neighbors and ask why it's so barren compared to the rest.
Also, I have to keep mentioning this just because make sure you don't forget. Bet.
Yes.
Detect the evil and check. To the evil and go. Just as an early warning signs.
Yes. Nothing seems to hit up yet. And 30 feet out, right?
Yep, there you go.
Dodge the bullet again.
And just let me know when he changes. Just so I have it as a mental note.
I will basically always be on detect the evil and good, unless I say I switch to magic.
I'm gonna go up to one of the closest Scoobies, closest neighbors that I can see out, and ask and try to get their attention more or less.
You get their touch pretty easily. I mean, most people aren't really normally noticed because of their status in the city.
Yeah.
So when someone sticks out, they kind of notice.
Okay.
So, get their attention. Come over.
Excuse me.
You see this older elven gentleman. How may I help you?
Yes. We're here to see Lord Haven, you said?
Yeah.
I have it written wrong.
Oh, I actually sorry, I said it wrong. It's Harvin.
Okay, I do have it written right. Lord Harvin, and I couldn't help but notice his abode seems a lot more unlively than the rest of what I've seen of the city. Is that normal?
Lord Harvin is, he doesn't believe in self-protection all that much. He took up a path of the clerics at a young age and believes highly in his God and his path of peace and health over war and fighting. So he doesn't believe in having that many guards.
Okay. You happen to know what god he worships?
I believe he worships the god of Atticus.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your time. Have a good day.
Politely goes back.
I'm gonna go up and knock on his front door.
They push open his gate, which doesn't appear to be locked at all. Walk up to the front door. You see that his door has that dark wood color to it to match kind of the rest of the exterior.
Yeah.
And you see a large brass door knocker, if we're call it right, with the symbol of a wolf on it. See you knock a couple times. A few seconds pass and you don't hear anything, you don't hear any movement. A couple more seconds go by and you see the door kind of slowly open.
Like we're standing there, it's like.
Kind of. Eventually it opens far enough. You see an older gentleman making his way down the stairs. He looks at the three of you and the wolf and goes, "How may I help you?"
Yeah. My name is Eris Fall. This is Drill, Bit, Conway, and Red. We were hoping to talk more on a certain being that we recently came in contact with from one of the churches you support down in the city.
Are you talking about the Temple of Atticus?
Yes.
Please come in.
Red, after you. Conway, be polite, and I walk ahead of him.
As you step in, you see him kind of wave his hands as the door closes, and you see this magic hand behind you. Push it and then fade away.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened?
Spectral hand.
Ooh, fancy.
What is it that you would like to know?
Where are the drugs?
Where are the drugs? FBI, where are the drugs? Is there more you could tell us about Sketch?
Ooh, you didn't his fucking name. Fucking badass. What? No.
Sketch to how the records place it.
Roll again? No.
He was one of the creators of the relics of the past. He helped found most of the mages along with Atticus. And they were created their guild to make these ancient artifacts. Now, to my knowledge, Sketch believed in life a little too much. He didn't want to give up his powers and he wanted to still create things. Atticus was against this as it was. He would bring what's the word?
Plague.
Not plague. It would unbalance the world. The creature could live forever. Atticus told him, that he should not pursue this, and that death is something that should come naturally to every being. The records don't go much into detail, but there was a battle between Atticus and Skesh, in which Atticus had won and trapped Skesh, and locked him away. It is believed that he was held in one of the Atticus temple, somewhere within the continent. And that is most of the knowledge that we have on Skesh. Most of the mages back then are very... There isn't much detailed records of them.
Well,
Guess
you
what?
he we found him. He's not detained anymore, and he has a follower named Jar Jar.
Me say Jar Jar Binks. Let's go.
You got Scooby going.
And they wiped out most all of the clerics at that church. There's one left, and he mentioned you, and that's where we're at now.
I see. Do you know what Skesh plans to do next?
What most liches with a revenge vendetta want to do?
Fuck the
Kill
world.
everything else and enslave it?
Fuck the world.
Did he speak of anything?
He didn't speak, but Jar Jar did. And I muted that part out because Evan was doing a good job of Jar Jar.
Me say Jar Jar Binks.
Something about his mom and Clone Wars. How he's a Sith.
Pod racing. Yeah. Oh fuck.
None of it made sense.
That sounds. Fuck, man.
They did seem power hungry. Well, not so much Skesh. Skesh just quiet, did what he wanted, had his way. The lizard folk guy that was with him, though, he talked a lot of shit and was really annoying.
Yeah.
And seemed a little more bloodthirsty, just by nature.
Skesh has always had
Call that
a
bitch.
calm mind. That's the way to put it. He may not have the best intentions, but he knew how to go about it. He was never the type to be power hungry. He just wanted to keep crafting, making his relics. But this companion of his could be troublesome. You don't know where he'd be going next.
He just kind of went, huh? And a few seconds later, we came to just standing there, and they weren't there anymore.
I see.
Whatever he did.
And the cleric,
I'm not sure if he likes steak.
where is he now?
Last I knew at the church, right?
Mm-hmm.
Clyde did tell you that the cleric was taken and hospitalized for now.
Oh, hospitalized. They have something called a hospital there.
Oh, right.
They have a center for
How
clerics.
could I forget?
We really got to stop drinking this 8% water.
They have a center where there are different centers throughout the city where they do heal mass amount of people.
Oops.
So he's being hospitalized now? And you all are staying here in the city, correct?
Yeah, the main portion. We're hoping one day to own one of these beauties.
I'm sure with time that will come. He pulls a parchment out, and you see him kind of summon up, and he goes, "Please write down where you are currently staying. I will see what I can find and report back to you when I do find this."
Okay. Whatever our address area is,
Yeah.
you know.
Kill him and take his home.
I was thinking like we put a fake address to somewhere here in this part of the city, and then it's on legal documents, so technically we just have to kill the people and we own the house.
I mean, technically yes, but technically no. Yes.
All I need is a technically to make it work.
So it's like the meme is like, yes, but actually no.
There's still a yes.
Great mind. Like, he takes it apart and goes, if that is all, I will get back to you as soon as I can. I would say, do leave Claire Galbraith alone, as he's probably been through more than most should have to.
I can honestly say, he's probably seen some shit. One more question before we leave. Could you tell me more about Atticus? Like, maybe what he represents? I'm not someone who follows faith or anything, but
Atticus.
I'm intrigued because I have no real knowledge about him other than what you just described.
Atticus he's a forger, like the rest of those mages were. He cared greatly in sharing power with others, which was why he and the rest of them created all these artifacts, using their own magic to forge these items. When his time came, he happily took it and was rewarded a spot among the gods afterwards. What?
Mow? Like mowing of M-O-W.
Okay, that was right. For some reason it didn't seem right.
No, it's M-O-E. Come on now.
M-O-W. M-O-W.
Not Mo from Simpsons.
Not Moe.
Welcome to Mo.
No, for some reason this doesn't look right.
M-O-W does look weird.
Yeah, it looks weird.
It's just because you misspell so many words.
I don't misspell fucking words, man. I don't care if I'm drunk.
Those.
Hey, that's the fucking word.
I can keep going
I
eventually when
I always
start
spelled that
remembering.
wrong
Spelled there.
until you. Which
Witches.
version? Asshole.
Which?
I always thought it was evil to put there on the spelling test.
No, it's a spelling bee where the word is weather, and the sentence to describe it is, I don't know whether the weather is going to be nice today.
Good one. I'm going to use that in the future.
I don't know whether or not I can weather the weather. That's the one they gave us in second grade.
Nice.
I hated second grade.
Punch up to death, you know.
The Hansons were popular back then.
Boom bop, tippy top, boom.
I like your version better.
Tippy top, boom bop.
Anything else?
No, I mean, take care of yourself, I guess, you know, since you're a worshiper of him, and this guy's loose now with this crazy maniac person.
Thank you. I will send the cleric Gallows my regards for everything that's happened.
Question to you, Sam. Is Atticus an actual one that's in the book?
Abacus?
If he is, I don't know. I made
What?
this
Just
one
made it
up.
up? Okay. Oh, that's what I was wondering, because, like...
Atticus? I don't know if there's an Atticus in the book.
What, D&D?
Yeah.
No.
There we go.
Okay.
There you go.
I made this
Drunk
one up.
Evan still knows D&Ds.
I just made it up for this plotline.
There's one that was like...
I'm sure something similar somewhere. Because I mean, it's fucking like what 3-4 pages, maybe even more, 8 pages full of deities.
It's pretty ridiculous.
I mean, over the course of D&D, there's...
I know it's not in Forgotten Realms. I know that, but
I guess so.
yep.
So, I guess remove myself and give a slight bow, because, I mean, his hospitality, and be on my way. I don't know about you if you had any questions. I'll stick around for those if you do, but, I mean, I found out what I wanted to know.
I just turn around and leave.
So, I mean, you got.
My mind's telling me no.
You got a little bit
my
of-
drill. My drill's telling me yes.
You got a little bit of information about both of the sketch and Atticus. You'll see if you can find anything else for you guys.
My 3.9 drill.
And then
my 3.9 drills tell me yes.
Beware that.
Hey, I just had a realization.
Yeah.
We just handed in that artifact that makes it so then people like you, right? Like you charm people.
I mean, yeah.
Right?
It's
and we found that other one, right?
Which one?
The book one, right? That denied our senses.
Mm-hmm.
So far, the ones that we found have denied senses in one way or another, or manipulated them in some way.
Yeah.
So, right? What if this Skesh person likes creating, and the guy that's hanging off of him, Jar Jar, is kind of just hanging off for him to create and make himself more powerful? We traded in for cash. What if they could infiltrate to a level? Because we released Sketch, but this other guy, we have no idea where he came from. What if he was following the entire time and he's the reason why things were getting loose in the church? Meanwhile, there's tons of other things going on. I mean, for all we know, this lizard folk guy, who's, I'm guessing, more powerful than your average Mo.
Mofo?
What if he had a part in the war to distract, to be able to finalize and pinpoint Skesh?
I mean, it seems like he was just released, so...
Skesh was, but this other guy, there's a lot going on in the background.
He originally wasn't there, though, so I believe they were sealed together.
I appreciate you theorize outside of my house.
The fuck up, son. I feel they were sealed together and released together.
I figured this as we're walking, just small banter.
I figured they were sealed and released together. I think the Jar Jar guy is so up Sketch's ass that he's just happy to serve.
I'm intrigued in this Sketch person.
It seems like
the other guy who's too cocky.
It seems like Sketch really wouldn't be a bad guy unless he wasn't so...
What if his artifacts worked on him? Because they're all a part of him in some way. He used his magic to create it.
Quick recap: when you guys did exit the secret library,
What is the secret though?
It's his nickname. His name's Library of Dreams. I remember off the top of my head.
Yep.
But the lizard folk thanked you for freeing his master.
Yeah, but how was he there the entire time?
You don't know his power level. You don't know how it got there.
I mean, they could both be
Dragon Ball Z
spellcasters.
shit?
They could both be spellcasters and just...
I mean, I'm positive they're both spellcasters of some description. I'm just saying, it doesn't matter if the guy was the servant. He can still be thankful that you released his master and not be thankful that you released him just because he's a servant. He doesn't believe himself to be worth anything.
That's just the only
but if he was more stand downish and less uppity in the face of the two of them,
he seems more cocky about his master's ability than he is of his own. That's all I'm saying.
Well, yeah,
he's like
your strength is boastful. Mine isn't so much. But if I play it off and I just use what I am good at to its maximum capacity, I look pretty impressive. And the fact that my strength is easily dwarfed by yours is missed. You know what I mean? So this is Ernie and Evan banter, even off camera, by the way. I just want that to be known. But think of the matter of the possibility that this guy could have been following us the whole time and directing us.
I'm flattered, by the way.
I think you guys are talking. I think you guys are talking.
Bitch!
The last thing for recap, just for Drunk Evan, is,
for Drunk Evan?
in case you missed it,
It's true though.
is that Cleric Galrose might be a little fucked up after the incident, so be wary of him. Those are the only things that you guys.
We knew we should have killed him.
Anyway. That was that guy that I pissed on?
Yes, his name. Fucking Lord Harvin referred to him as Cleric Galrose. And decided to give him space.
I'm lost. Anyway,
retcon one thing then. I would have mentioned that to him, when he mentions to stay away from him, I'd be like, oh yeah, he's like he's seen some shit, like he's fucked up. There's no being nice around it. What he's seen, I mean, all of his brethren were outright blown. Like, it's one thing to be in a grand fight. There was no resistance on their side comparatively.
It was fucking Dr. Manhattan versus the Viet Cong. It was...
Yeah, like honestly, the only reason why we survived is because we accidentally let him out.
No, we survived because we weren't really a threat to him at the time.
And we didn't worship Atticus.
And we were underground, and he's just like, fucking stop you guys.
But still, I'd like to know how he did that, because I take pride in moving fast, and he outmaneuvered me.
You know, obviously he used a spell to...
I know, but I want to know how to do that, too.
That moves.
I don't want to know that.
Well...
So just take that, and we're going to put that at the bottom of the
Put it in my special place, and never mention it again?
Yeah.
No.
This party's made of bad choices.
I mean, obviously.
Let's keep the flow going. This is my bad decision.
Obviously, it's bad choices. I mean, do you think that Drill and Bit were actually Warforged in Dawson?
Do you actually? When I just turn and keep walking.
What?
And I hold up my well, I hold up and kind of look at it for a minute, then put it back away. My Cocoa Puff.
Yep. Oh, Cocoa Puff.
Well, sorry, salty chocolate ball.
Yeah. Yeah, it's salty chocolate ball. You have one left. That's right.
Yep. Actually, something I'd like to do. I'd like to go and purchase a magic item.
Up here.
Oh, well, it's a set magic item thing.
Okay.
What? I'd like to, on our way back, I'd like to stop by and see about finding some sending stones.
Okay.
Ooh.
Because I know that those are uncommon.
Yes. Let me take a peeky.
It'd be nice in case like we're in if you're getting ready to drill a hole somewhere and I'm going to talk to Clyde, like we can at least keep in communication and be somewhat on the same page. So. Nah.
Okay.
If we could get it as a tattoo, I'd be cool with that.
Ooh.
I've already got a bunch of tattoos.
I can't really get.
What if we did like an etching?
Engraving?
I mean, for you instead of a.
I mean, it'd be engraving, but then I alter my body always, so I don't know how that was work.
Sending stones.
Sending stones.
Evan, stop more cold ones with the boys. I'll look up sandstones. Also, Nex is in chat, so I'll do a quick recap while I look at sandstones for him.
Okay, Nex. First things first.
Fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
We were just talking about that in chat.
So pissed. So pissed. It took like 20 fucking days.
Oh,
so pissed.
I'm disappointed for him. Alright. I was looking for the Dark Magician.
Me too.
Fucking gut.
Okay.
Fucking fucked.
So quick recap. Basically, they bought a couple things. They returned the magic item that they got last week, the Relic of Time. They handed it in for 5,000 gold each. Can you write somewhere? Right on Cody's back of holding, just saying that's 5,000 gold. Just so, I said back of holding, but you know what I mean.
Just text Cody. 5,000 gold, Cody. What do you want to spend it on?
He won't do it until he's here. Cody's homesick today, so we should hopefully get back next week. How many pairs are you looking to get?
Huh?
Oh, how many pairs of senseless?
How many is a set?
It comes with one pair. You each purchase one pair.
One pair.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'd like one for Red too.
Sick of me. We all love you.
Yeah, I mean, I want to know where he is. And
Woof.
Did you be intelligent to use selections?
I mean, he's pretty fucking intelligent. He puts Conway to shame.
In theory, he could just put his pawn and go woof.
See?
mean, you just hear woof.
We could Skype call each other when we're away on business.
Woof.
I don't care. That's
and you can just give the other sense on the convoy. So he can
I guess he could have the extra one. So how much is
no problem. Next, let me get back and I'll give you the rest of the rundown. You haven't missed much, I promise you.
Alright.
So, roll an investigation check.
Ooh, I get these advantage. Fucking hell. Luckily, I'm good at investigating. 18.
Okay. You find a pair for 2,000 gold.
I'll buy a pair for now.
Okay.
So I'll give the other one to you.
Woo! 1/2 of a sanding stone. Or
I mean, it is a full sandstone. It's 1/2 of a pair.
I'm sorry, I misspoke because I am drunk off my ass. All right. So
my fucking tablet just died as I was adding it.
You have a charging bag right behind you.
The charger's upstairs for it.
What? You went upstairs and grabbed the fucking
upstairs.
Yeah, but it keeps getting unplugged
Ernie.
by someone's dog who keeps eating the cat food.
It's not even the cord.
It's okay.
I'll get the charger. I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm gonna bring the whole fucking thing down.
He's just gonna bring the whole wall.
It's fine. We're about to go on
I'll
break.
bring
I'll plug it in and I'll bring it down after break.
Yes.
I'll bring the whole dog down here.
What?
I don't think Keen can make it through the gate. All right.
Can make
Next,
it through the gate.
all you've made so far is they bought a couple items, returned the thing for 5,000 gold each, and then they traveled to the royal district to talk to Lord Harvin, the guy who knows about this lich that came out of the tomb. And basically all I got is a little bit of his backstory, saying that he was basically what they already kind of know, but with a little bit more detail. And to stay away from the cleric Galrose, which was the cleric that they interrogated at the church, because of the fact that he's been through a lot and he's going to need some space. He's probably fucked up. Yes, you missed the meeting with Lord HIV.
AERIS.
But he might show back up in a
capital
session.
VOL. With a little line over the O.
What?
Kind
He asked how I spell my
What
name.
kind of line over the O?
Like that straight line over the O.
Oh.
Might be a gay line.
I mean, I only have the squiggly over the O. So
It's that thing right there.
which one?
This one right there.
Okay. So, you guys head back. So you get some stuff.
It's like half of them are like straight lines.
Well, they kind of
Anything else that you wish to do?
with the. I mean, not really, other than talk to Clyde, or we should probably report to Clyde and let him know what we found out,
Okay.
and the like, and ask him what we should do from here.
Okay.
Eat cake.
I mean, if left to our own devices, I guess that's fine too. But I can tell you that we're not going to be seen or heard from for a few days if that's the case.
Yes. Okay.
Eating
So,
cake for a few days.
Well, I mean, yeah. What else is the dwarf going to be doing while we're working?
you
on...
can just see the perfect little foam above the edge of the
Yeah,
glass.
the perfect
I
head.
was like,
Perfect fucking head. Look at that.
It's a little blocked by the box,
Don't-
but you can
don't-
like still see the foam up. It's pretty
Look
nice.
at that. Fucking perfect fucking head.
That was pretty impressive. I thought you were
Like
dun dun
Despite-
dun dun dun
despite-
dun 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 dun.
despite drunk Evan,
Yes.
I can pour a grand.
So you guys find Clyde. How was your meeting with Lord Harvin?
Informative to some degree. He's gonna look more into the whole sketch thing, but I mean, he hasn't declared national security alert yet.
No martial law.
I don't
So
really know what to think, other than the fact that we just got schooled without any effort being put into us
like,
at all.
honestly,
So
I feel like tested.
like maybe a little warning next time, you know, that would have been less.
Maybe
we're
like,
gonna
hey,
stop time and just totally
there-
bypass you guys right now.
Like-
Oh, okay, well,
like,
let's just not tell
hey,
anyone about it. But
there's
now we
this
kind of
really-
got to, because we don't know.
There's a really powerful necromancer that's also a lich that is down there, sealed away. Like, there's rumors about it. We could tell you that, but we didn't because we're idiots, and we owe you 10 million gold now because we're such idiots. And
I don't know about that part.
hey,
That's not what we rehearsed.
No, that's what we rehearsed.
I wasn't there for that.
So,
Yes,
You got any more devil weed?
yes, you were.
so what exactly did he tell you about sketch? What is everything he told you?
That the city owes us 10,000 gold. I mean, just straight up, just.
Red, you want to take this one? Exactly, that's what I thought too. So, it's a little concerning what this lizard guy is, but I guess Skesh is somehow... Because he's the classic bad guy, like the way he was acting, like he was so cocky and shit. But like, the Skesh guy, he was calm and collected and apparently is just gonna have his way until someone of higher power stands up to him.
So, like,
he doesn't want to die and he wants to keep creating.
Every person.
I don't know what that means, but I have a bad gut feeling that as long as this other Jar Jar guy sticks to his side, he's gonna manipulate him in some way eventually.
It's every single person that has power that gets cocky over their own power.
It's different when it's with him. He seemed. They murdered an entire enclave of clerics without breaking a sweat. In a time. They left one, and now that guy's fucked up for life.
Well,
we're not supposed to go and talk to him anymore, is what Harvin asked us. He asked us to please not approach him anymore. Which concerns me even more because, I mean, he could be a serial killer for all we know tomorrow. I mean, we've seen some shit too. But like, we're used to seeing that shit. He was just a cleric that was like, oh, toity, we're gonna have clean robes.
Did he ever say toy?
If he did, I'd have smacked the shit out of him again.
I mean, fair enough, but I mean, don't make up shit. He wasn't Irish. That's just what we know.
Interesting. So
really?
You guys had the most interaction with this cleric. Do you think he is a threat, or
I think that if Harvin, who hasn't talked to him, that I know of for sure yet,
Harvin really leads the Royal District.
There's spells to talk to people. Right. Like I got a sending stone just a little while ago.
The cleric has been.
But the fact of the matter is that
the cleric has been unconscious since we found him and brought him to the hospital.
And what do you think he's unconscious for? Probably the trauma. And if Harvin's, without talking to him himself, that worried about, to the point where he wants us to leave him alone completely, then, being the ones that were the first responders.
Well, we should at least figure out his name and we'll inform his family.
You remember his name?
Cassie.
Catherine. No. It was like
kill him. I retroactively kill him.
Like wasn't it like Gilesh or Gilnesh or something like that?
No, I don't think so.
God damn it.
Galrose.
Gilgamesh.
What a fucking weird name that is. Gilgamesh.
Cleric. Asshole.
That's not very nice.
You
call him at least a fucktard.
No, I don't want to give him credit.
I will say you have done a great job so far. Although next time, at least inform me what the cleric's name is ahead of time, so that we can contact family and such.
I learned when we went to talk to him.
So you didn't know his name beforehand?
No.
No, we just heard one cleric survived.
He came and asked for our help, and it was an emergency. We went without question because we're all about saving this community.
Well, I mean,
and then we got in this city, and then we kind of just got pushed behind doors that they locked, and then the whole thing with Sketch happened.
All right.
Yeah, he never once told me his name that I recollect.
To be fair, we haven't got paid yet.
You're very tactical in your decision to make statements like that. This is me trying to be optimistic.
Am I wrong?
Well,
but
Lord Harvin is more powerful than we thought. If you already knew the cleric's name.
I mean, am I wrong? We didn't get paid yet.
See what I mean?
Did he mention if he's taken over the temple? As the temple is still shut down until we have clerics to fill it with and run it.
He said he was going to look into the sketch
situation, and then he'd be in contact. That's about it.
Okay. So we have this Cleric Galrose inside the hospital who we are to stay away from.
Who has not paid us?
And
Oh, right, he didn't pay us.
we are waiting.
Yeah, we're kind of out of money here for.
We're waiting to
John.
hear from Lord Harvin about information. All right. Well, when you get any information, let me know.
And make sure you send him a bill for our excellent services. Since we did exactly what he asked, included the crypts.
Were there any?
Now there's nothing alive, undead or otherwise, in the crypts because it is either dead or left.
Two questions.
Technically, we have cleared the crypts, so please send the payment to Drill and or Bit, or Eris and or Hall, and as well as Conway, Twitty, and or Red, and we'll be happy to accept the payment in full.
If you would like payment from the cleric, you may go speak to the cleric and hope that he
Were
wakes
we
up.
allowed not? Were we not supposed to talk to the cleric anymore?
That
So
apparently what Lord Harvin said, but
I mean, then how are we getting money?
speak to the cleric.
I don't think
know.
they have anything. My question though is, if so, all right, this cleric guy,
So
you went and grabbed his body from the church and brought him to the hospital.
Yes.
I didn't look around, but were there any signs of anything? Like, I mean, the rest of their group of clerics were decimated and taken out. Was there any signs or any means to look in to see, like, if certain spells were used, or is there any way of seeing, like, magical, like, footprints, essentially?
There was no trace of anything. There were no bodies. The only thing that we found in the entire thing, other than what was destroyed inside the temple, was some rope and a stake next to next to the cleric's body.
Rope and a stake.
I mean, we talking wooden steak or beef steak?
Like a beef steak.
A beef steak?
I was thinking vampire for a minute there. I could have ahead of myself. Anyway,
Where could that steak have come from?
Dro, he has this weird feeling that he is like, steak. But he's like, how do I know what that tastes like?
so my concern now is we know more about Skesh by just looking at that.
My
Bodies
concern
are
now is
gone.
like, where's the beef? I
They're,
mean,
the bodies are gone, and he likes to create things. And he's a necromancer.
and where'd the beef come from? I mean,
Obviously a cow.
no, like where'd the cow come from then?
His mother.
No, like seriously.
Oh, before that?
Yeah, where
His
did that-
dad's semen.
I don't mean literally. I mean just like.
We'll say that.
In location.
Anyway,
too.
Clyde. So
Don't ignore me.
I just feel like there's more important things right now.
Really?
Like payment.
I mean,
No.
yes, I agree.
If you would like payment,
But on a serious note, I'm just making a joke, Clyde. I'm sorry, but like, you see where I'm going with this kind of deal. Like,
at the moment we have nothing that we can prove. We don't even know if he's still within the city. Cow versus pay.
You're supposed to be the underground guy.
I'm the guy who gives the jobs to the other guys.
are there any more jobs?
At the moment, no.
You're
City's been
useless
fairly
then.
calm.
I mean, that's good. Don't get me wrong. But you know how I get on my days off.
Yeah, just completely bitchy.
Figure out what you can.
I get hangry, but without having people to fucking beat up.
Figure out what you can. If you want money, you may attempt to speak to the cleric yourself. He has been unconscious.
Yeah, I kind of try to already interrogate him.
I will be in touch.
Fair enough.
Have a good day.
Peace be with you.
Altair.
Little bastard. Anyway.
Huh?
So all I'm saying is that if we write a long enough letter and get a few signatures of people that are higher up, like all we gotta do is get that, and then by law, right? No, like the union should protect us in this matter and get us a new boss. That's all I'm saying.
There's a union?
I mean, there's gotta be. I mean, there's clans and guilds.
I probably work towards getting out of this fucking city.
That's what I'm working on. Like, these are mad hours we're putting in.
I mean, technically, we can just leave whenever we want. I mean,
Yeah, I guess we really could.
Yeah. We could just drill out of here.
You could.
Nothing's really stopping us.
Yeah, but then we'll be like, wouldn't we be considered enemies of the state kind of deal?
You'll be considered deserters.
I mean,
And it's during wartime, so
I mean,
that's like a war crime.
it's like we've done so much for the city already, and then we just leave. How are we considered deserters if we already done so much benefit for the city? Because we're not providing more benefits to the city, therefore we're deserters?
Yeah, correct.
That makes no sense.
That's why.
Correct.
Because we're not helping them out more.
Because it's not how it protects you, it's how it protects them. That's how that works.
Because they're selfish assholes.
Welcome to Army.
Alright, we're leaving. I go to my house, or our house, and I drill out. Just fucking fuck out of here.
Alright.
So
Fuck this place. Fuck Vash. Fuck the king.
So as far as the cleric knows, I'm dead. When we're back in our place.
Yes, next, technically, yeah. They do still have the.
Because you never actually seen me after the fact.
They still have the message in the bottle.
And then also
But you know,
I can teleport.
You've also like gave him a golden shower. Like that's.
he doesn't know that was me.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he put two and two together.
Nah,
since
he
Colin
was pretty
there.
stupid because he fucked me over. That's how I know how stupid he is.
I mean, was he really?
You guys still have the message in the bottle.
Yeah, what?
The message in the bottle. The item that the cleric gave you before you went into the tunnel.
To get back through the door.
Oh.
Yeah, but
It
the door
sends
was
a direct
blown away.
message to the cleric.